A gust hits me at the corner, and I lean into it before I think about it. One branch on the tree above the sidewalk hangs lower than the rest, heavier, darker, pulling the shape of the whole tree to one side. A truck rattles over something in the street. The sound echoes between the houses for a second. My left calf is tighter than the right one this morning. I notice the imbalance before it becomes a problem, and I keep moving.
The ember stirs, the morning calls. Curiosity moves through it all.
You're joining me on the Ember Walk, where curiosity meets motion. I'm David Dysart. Together we'll take a few minutes to step through one idea that shapes the craft of enrollment. Reduce single points of failure. If one person leaving breaks the workflow, that's a single point of failure. If one undocumented query drives the strategy, that's a single point of failure. If one file on one desktop holds the only clean version, that's a single point of failure. One staff member is the only person who can explain a score, a report, a rule, or a communication sequence. It's the same problem. And once pressure hits, that problem gets loud fast. Teams not usually notice these weaknesses, at least not on a calm day. They notice them when someone is out. A deadline tightens, leadership wants an answer in 10 minutes, or a student-facing process goes sideways, and no one knows who actually owns the logic. I've built those weak spots myself. I've created and organized things that were convenient for me. I let one person become the keeper of a process because they were good at it and fast at it. I've watched a system look efficient right up until it lost one support and the whole thing leaned. What made it worse was that the leaning always looked sudden, even though it never was. The weakness had been there the whole time. We just had not tested it yet. This is what strong builders do differently. They assume interruption is normal. They assume people leave, they get sick, they change jobs, they forget or just need cover. They assume the work will be inherited by someone who did not build it under ideal conditions. So they create overlap on purpose. More than one person can explain the logic. More than one person can run the report. Files live where others can find them. Notes live with the process. Naming makes sense. Ownership is clear. Backup is real, not theoretical. This is not duplication for the sake of duplication. It's a structural honesty. A forge that depends on one hand is not stable. It's temporary. So the question is not whether you have a weak spot. You do. Everyone does. The question is whether you are willing to name it before the name becomes obvious. So here's the direct challenge today. Where is the one place in your work where one missing person, one lost file, or one undocumented judgment would cause you the biggest slowdown? What backup have you postponed because the current arrangement has been good enough so far? Let your spark speak and let us know in the comments or DM me. What was that one thing? And how does it feel to tend to that flame? Think about that heavy branch. It changes the whole shape of the tree because too much weight is sitting in one place. Systems do the same. Move the load before weather makes the decision for you. And that's the Ember Walk. The forge is yours now. Go make something worth the heat.
Step by step, the spark will talk. This is the end.